Hey guys, so sorry for the poor lighting. It's just night because I had to redo my video. So the reason why I'm here is because I have been bullied 4 times in my life. One of them was actually serious, and it has like changed me and my self-esteem actually for the better, because right after then I started acting really hardcore and like, I'm pretty rah. So, um, well, the first time it was in Canada when I was little, about 5, yeah, 5-year-olds or 6-year-olds or whatever age we were. So there were these. I became friends with this kid, and so his friends didn't really like American kids. Hi. And so when I moved there, I became his friend, and me being the Powerpuff wearing weeboo anime thing, yeah, that didn't turn out well. So they kind of threatened me, saying, if you stop being this guy's friend, we'll be friends with you. But if you're his friends, watch your step, girl. Yeah. Yeah, actually, that was the exact words that one of them said. There were two of them. One was Miss Popularity Queen. The other one's like, stop, brother. So, yeah. And that wasn't fun because I stayed the guy's friend. But he was really nice about it. And he's like, oh yeah, I wouldn't turn on you because you're my bro. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, so the second time I got bullied was also in Canada, but these people didn't know each other, so I got bullied at the same time. This is where the only one where I actually had a parent intervene. So there was this girl in my neighborhood. She was kind of like the thug, and her brother, they were honestly white trash. So I really wanted to be an astronaut, ballerina, firefighter. Best job ever, right? Now, I can't do any of those because 2 of them call for heights, and also one of those calls for death. And the other one is dancing, which I can't do, but that would be the best video. No, that would be the best job ever. Come on. So I got fire engine, and I put a little astronaut on it, and I put a little tutu on the astronaut, and I was like, whoa! So I went to the park. I was holding on to this, and the park is where like everybody goes. So I was like, woo! My little fire truck! And it was a nice one. I mean, it was made of metal. How many of them made of metal do you get to see around that aren't $50? Barely any. Wait! I will be there later! So, then, it's all like perfect. Yeah? And then, oh yay. Okay, so, go, have fun, whatever. And then, this girl, she comes up to me, she takes my fire engine, that's so cool, it throws it in the trash can, and she like smashes this thing down, because this is full trash can, and there's some weird colors in there, and that wouldn't be found in normal trash cans. So I didn't get that back. And she didn't pay me back. And then her brother... Okay. Daphne... Oh. No, okay. So, the girl, she would always verbally abuse me, too. To this little 6-year-old. She verbally abused. And then her brother, he had like his little gang, mafia, whatever. No, they weren't Italian. They were wow. So he had his little gang of people. Okay, so you know those gigantic bouncy balls filled with air that you get at like Target or something? They're always on the corner of the aisle, and then they're like sealed off in net because they're so big you have to like reach your arms around to get one out, especially at that age. Yeah, got 2 of those. 2 different times. Him and his little thugs took knives and poked them. They exploded. That was a weird face. So then my 3rd time being bullied, which was probably the worst. Like, I mean, suicidal thoughts and all. Okay, so in 4th grade, I was just starting to learn how to dress better. But I was chubby cheeked. Okay, who's that? Then I was also acne prone. I still am, but I use creams. And then I had a ridiculous haircut. This was in 3rd and 4th, and not 3rd and 4th, in 4th and 5th grade. So my hair was up to here, and I had bangs like this. Yes. So you can imagine this doesn't look very attractive, especially on a regular basis. So, yeah. Oh, and I was slightly overweight. Yeah, I was actually overweight. Like, chubby, pot-bellied. So, that kind of, like, I find out that affects my face more than the rest of me. So I could be highly skinny, but then, like, when I had baby fat and I was just skinny, 60 pounds, if you just took a picture of my head, I would look pretty overweight. You would be like, that girl's a beast, ain't she? So, I was like, yeah. So, then, guess what? I lived in this place called Alamo Heights. Maybe, if you've been in that area of town, especially if you've lived there, you get to hear, this is in San Antonio, yeah, you get to hear, no! 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 Maybe if you've been in that part of town, you've heard of it being called Elmo Whites. Yeah. So, bunch of white people, except for the occasional Latinos, but they're the really rich ones. Yeah. Ooh, fun part of town. Even though I have, like, my best friends there, like, a couple of them, or a lot of them, I mean, we were this small little group of people while everybody else was in the same exact little clique. I said that weird. So we were this small group, comparatively, very, of about 7 people. Now, because we were different, we got picked on a lot. See, how I like to look at things is that, now at least I do, like to think, I'm going to be your ruler one day, because I do techie, nerdy stuff. But look at where our world's going. Math forever! Oh, no, not that way. So, yeah. And then, there was this girl. I saw her for 1 period a day. That's it. That's where she made my life a living hell. See, when I sing, I tend to overpower people, maybe. But I do. So, it's like, not trying right there. So, it's just kind of like, comes out, man. That sounds weird. But I sang really loudly with a very strong voice. My music teachers loved me. Like, they're just like, Chloe, sing this for us. And Chloe, demonstrate for the class. I was like, oh yeah. But, you know those people that you're just like, oh, that's a funny joke. You're just like, oh, yeah, whatever. Then they start to notice they're targeting about half their jokes to you and your friends, especially you. And then one girl started talking about my weight because I wasn't skinny then, and my acne, and my clothes. There was another girl in her little posse that said, I hate your guts, even though we were best friends. It's like I started crying in the hallway, and everybody was surrounding me. I was like, that girl. So that was probably one of my worst years. I don't have any scars, but I would actually take pencils. Yeah. I would only bleed sometimes because I'm afraid of blood. At a point, like when it's my blood, I get scared. Other people's blood, I'm like, psh. Unless it's like the bone is showing. No. That was weird. And then the 4th time, they didn't quite bully me because I learned the ways of getting back at people at bullying. So, these girls, another thing with my boys in choir. So, these girls, they would intentionally try to copy me, like, but just overly done. So, yeah, they would just kind of sing like an opera singer. So then, my friend and I, we sat right behind them. And so we actually started laughing really loudly like them. And then our choir director would whip around and be like, you two, out of here. And I love that choir director so much. He still works at my school. I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well,